So, welcome. We're here to talk about the Austin Tantra Festival, and I'm just really excited. It's coming up December 6th through 9th, and I'm here today with these two amazing people to chit-chat a little bit about what we are all bringing and how you feel about it, and just to give people a taste of what they're about to experience. So let's start with introducing ourselves. Who would like to go first?
My name is Leia, and this is my second year presenting at Austin Tantra Festival. I'm super excited because this is such a dense, beautiful container of presenting so many aspects of Tantra, all in a 3-day weekender with just like a focus on just opening up your heart and like feeling your inner self. My part this weekend, or the weekend of the festival, is embodiment through movement and breath and sound, and I'm going to be doing that through embodied practiced movement, and I'm also teaching Zouk as well. So I'm excited to be there.
I want to Zouk it up. How about you?
I am Phoenix Rose, and I love Zouk. That's actually how Leia and I met.
How did you do that?
Yeah. I'm a tantric facilitator, and you're actually tuning in from the Rose Temple, which is my passion project here in Austin, where we bring tantric healing arts to the people in a community project. And I will be bringing my healing gifts to the Tantra Festival, which I am super excited about.
Yeah, we're really excited to have you. Thank you. And I'm Scotty O. I'm one of the founders of the Austin Tantra Festival. I believe this is our 5th year, and I just love that we're bringing together some of the world's best presenters, healers, and it's pretty extraordinary. And just getting, like, either if you're brand new, it's a great way to just like a little taste of what's available. And if you're experienced and been doing this for a while, you can always go deeper and always have a breadth of experiences to pull from. And I just want to, and I've been doing Tantra for 26 years and teaching it for about 15, and we've collectively created the largest Tantra community in North America. And so this is one of the best ways to just get a taste of the community and the love and the excitement that's available. So I just want to take a minute to acknowledge these two people in particular. Leia has been one of my teachers with Ecstatic Hearts for a while now, and a couple of years maybe, and she's really extraordinary, and it's just, I love to see how we all grow and evolve together too. And you're like my right hand as far as like, especially bringing like the feminine energies and the beauty and the grace and the dance and the movement. And it's just such a joy to have you presenting with us here. And I really appreciate and honor you. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
And the cool thing about it is I first got introduced to you guys when you did the online version of this in 2020. And that was my first taste of Tantra. And now I'm helping teach it.
Yeah,
so
now
it's
she's
great.
one of the leaders in the community, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then you, dear Phoenix, are one of the most powerful, energetic healers I've ever met. I mean, I've been doing energy for a long time, and you've been helping me with precision and with, subtlety and just how powerful that is. And you've been a big step already in me personally healing, and it's like, no matter how long you've been doing this or how much of an impact you've been making, there's always more to learn. And one of the things I love about Tantra is that it's an opportunity to continually grow and expand and challenge ourselves and make a difference. So I'm really honored that you'll be there too. You're two of my favorite people, and I'm just really thrilled to be here to have us. And we're just a taste. I mean, who are some of the other people that are coming that you guys are excited about?
I'm always super excited to see Monique Darling and Peter Peterson with Everyday Tantra. I also am really excited. Destin Garrett is coming all the way from California.
Erotic rock star.
Erotic rock star. I know him from the Evolved Masculine, so that's really exciting. Leola from Talk Tantra to me is also going to be there, so some good names.
Yeah, we have so many people, and it's really amazing people, and they have such a diversity of offerings and so forth. And that's one of the things I want to talk about too. Like, Tantra is so much more than just improving your love life. That's probably the most famous part, and it's great because it's intrinsically rewarding. But like, I'm going to be doing 2 classes. One is how to be an amazing lover, but the other one is on healthy, wealthy lovers. It's about how to use Tantra to improve your health and your wealth and your spirituality. And it's such a huge topic. I mean, these are like some of the most powerful tools I've ever encountered to make a tremendous impact in people's lives. And I love to say my life gets better and better and better every month forever. And I know hundreds of people that say the same. So this is you owe it to yourself to come check this out. So what else are we going to talk about?
Do you have to be an experienced Tantra person to come to the festival?
Absolutely not. In fact, I think this is one of the best ways you can be introduced to this, just like you were. It's like, so no matter who you are, there'll be like 3 different tracks going on simultaneously, so you can pick which teacher you want to hear from, and you can customize it to be just, fundamental types of things or more evolved, sexy types of things. There'll be no sex happening on the premises, so you can relax about that, or maybe you're disappointed. I don't know. But the point is that we'll be teaching, like, the fundamentals of Tantra are mindfulness, breath, movement, sound, touch, and energy. And we'll be playing with all those different things in all different ways.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
I obviously have devoted my life to Tantra,
Right.
But why should someone come to the Tantra Festival? What's the point of even learning Tantra?
Yeah, so, gosh, the benefits are huge. 1 is it will radically improve your love life. 2, it's gonna improve your health and your energy and your vitality. 3, I just think it brings more joy and more love. The fundamental is about connection. So, everything else is about loving yourself more deeply, learning how to really connect with other people in a more deep way, and then connecting with the divine. It's like when you tap into energy, it's like, for me, it was like a blindfold had been removed. Like, I didn't even realize what I was missing out on. And by being able to use this energy, it's like a conduit of information. I'm able to connect to people on a whole nother level that I didn't even know was possible. And then divine. I've had so many experiences of divine, I don't even need faith, because it's like, I got into this thinking it was a bunch of woo-woo bullshit, and I was a very conservative workaholic, but now it's like, oh my God, like my view of reality changes on a regular basis in a good way, more expansive. How about you? What are the benefits I didn't mention?
As I said, I've devoted my life to it. It has totally shifted my entire reality. All of the things that you said, certainly it's improved my relationships, it's improved my health, my vitality. I started off as a vibrational healer and have continued to be on that path. And the transcendental experiences and the depth of intimacy and the mystical processes I've been able to uncover through Tantra have really been food for my soul.
Yeah. It's healing too, right? It's like,
So
it's almost like roto-rooting your body with love or something. Because it's literally taking old stuck energies, and the energy, I think, has a divine intelligence of its own, and it clears out old stuck stuff so you can be present, so you can really heal. It's the most powerful, fastest way to heal I know of.
Yeah, the way I like to describe that, and the reason why I continue to do it, is because I like to work with Kundalini energy and moving energy from the base of my spine all the way up. And a way that I like to visualize that and think about that is when we're feeling alone, when we're feeling like we need to find something to grasp onto, it's because we're living in our ego, and that lives kind of at the bottom of our spine. But the practice of Tantra is moving that up into your heart energy. And when we do that, it's moving out of the I into the we, into connected to everything. And it's such a beautiful process of getting out of my own head and feeling a sense of oneness with everybody, with universe, with myself, feeling just open and alive. And that's why I do it. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it decreases stress. It enables me, it just increases my joy of life, loving myself, being more grounded in the present moment. And it actually makes you more psychic too. It's like it opens up your third eye. It helps you connect with the divine. Like, I get downloads from the divine, which I never thought before. And then you can start having, it gets crazy. Like, you can start talking to trees, or orgasming with lightning bolts, or experiencing other people, and you say, oh, I remember you from past lives, or it gets really wild. And I know this might sound crazy. If you're like me, I started off just being a corporate workaholic, and I thought all this woo-woo stuff was crazy. But the more I do it, the more I realize that life is more magical than anything I realized before. And Tantra gave me access to a whole nother world I didn't know was possible. And now I really am living the life of my dreams. And I want everyone to at least check this out for themselves and see if these techniques, tools, lifestyle, philosophy, whatever, can be used for them. And I also think this is one of the keys to raising a consciousness of our planet and saving humanity. It's like when I make love, I'm not just doing it for pleasure. I'm doing it to save the planet.
I love that.
Us too. One relationship at a time, or Morgy.
Morgy, I like that.
Or morgies, yeah.
So that's a good point. You don't have to be poly or in a relationship. You can be single, you can be a committed married couple, you can be in a moresome, you can be, all are welcome, you know. So come one, come all. It's. I think we do want you to be an adult. So we ask that you be over 18, mainly just because the world is not ready for that. But I think they should be teaching Tantra in schools.
I agree.
I mean, like dealing with emotions and clearing old stuff and not holding things in.
Healthy intimacy.
Understanding what you want and what you don't want.
Teaching
and
boundaries.
That,
Yeah, I mean, just that. Teaching boundaries in schools would create so much more safety than is needed. We're changing the world. And this is one of the ways that is not only most effective, but the most fun way I know of. That's
right?
why we've dedicated our life to this.
It doesn't have to be hard. It can be fun. So come this weekend and have fun with us.
Learn how you can grow in joy and ecstasy and bliss, not just pain and suffering, which is valid. But I think we're entering an age where that's no longer necessary.
No, they say that the tantric life is the fastest way to enlightenment because we don't tell you not to do anything. In fact, we tell you to experience everything and then hone in on what feels good to you.
Yeah, and it's about accepting everything, which isn't the same thing as embracing and saying like, you know, you should have morals. It's more about accepting what was. So like about ourselves, like for me, I get to accept my light and my dark, anything that I'm in resistance to. If I'm in resistance, like resist persists. And then if I ignore it or cover it up, then it can come out in other ways. So it's really about me loving every part of myself and then choosing from a clear space how I want to move in the world and how I want to make a difference for others. Cool. What else do you want to know?
Well, you know, you kind of introduced Leah and I would like to just introduce you how I know you.
Great.
So Scotty O mentioned that Austin has one of the biggest Tantra communities in the United States, probably the world realistically, and I've traveled all over doing Tantra, so I know that it's true. But what he didn't mention is that for the last 25, 26 years, he's been at the center of that movement, spreading Tantra in Austin. So when I introduce Scotty O, or when I talk about him, that's one of the things that I like to say about him. It's a team effort, it's a community, and this man has been right at the center. And of course, he's also at the center of bringing the Tantra Festival, and I've seen you time and time again through Tantra, when something comes up, you know, maybe not that pleasurable orgasmic frequency that we all love to reach for, but the real gritty stuff, you lean into it, you face it, you become a better leader, you integrate, and I've watched you do that. And so I want to acknowledge you for what you specifically have brought to the Tantra community here in Austin. It's literally the best community I've experienced anywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you do it with such an open heart and such a love for people. You don't want anything from anybody. You just want to show like this love and what this can do for other people, and you can really feel that in your presence. So thank you for that. And you also did the first training, because I had been studying Tantra for years before I came to you, and you did the first training for me that actually, it wasn't about the sexuality, it wasn't about the connection with other people, it was about going within and practicing the tantric practices that you learned from your lineages, like breath work and meditation and somatic releases, and those were the things that really transformed my life. So thank you for bringing that
Thank
into
you.
this.
And it is about practicing. Like and it doesn't have to be hard. You know, for me, when I got into this, it was literally just adding breath 3 times a week for like 5-10 minutes, but it was enough that I started doing more. And then, now I practice at least 30 minutes or an hour a day in various ways. But but the more I practice, the quicker my life gets better. And so so you'll be coming to the festival and you'll see, wow, this is cool. But to really make an impact, I encourage you to take it into your life, to like pick something and run with it, to really make an impact.
Yeah, what I like to say to my clients is, you can experience Tantra in an hour. You can-ish. But really, it's a way of life, and it is a practice. You need to practice this instrument in order for it to begin to impact your life. So I like that you just spoke to that piece.
Yeah. Just like exercise to keep our body in shape. It's like the Tantra practices we do, moving energy keeps us vital, it keeps us alive, it keeps us juicy, it keeps us, it makes life more interesting. And
Connected.
Connection. It really is about connection. That's if there are lots of different types of Tantra, but if our Ecstatic Hearts is my company, and our company. And I call, it's really the Tantra is the art of connection. That's really what it's about. And so connecting within, with ourselves, loving ourselves, connecting with others, and then connecting with the divine and being part of everything that is. Yeah. Well, I'm excited.
I'm excited. It's going to be such a great
So
weekend.
please come check it out. Oh, and just so you know too, I think we still have some discounted tickets. There's just a few left. So do go to austintantrafestival.com and buy your ticket before they go up $100. And if you care about money, but and yeah, come check it out. It'll probably be about 300 of us is the goal, and it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be fun and life changing. Yeah.
See you at the
See you
Tantra Fest.
there.
See you at the Tantra Festival.